Well, hello friends, I'm vande mataram. I'm Amoghvarsh and today I will be discussing about digestive system. And in this episode, I will be discussing about all the organs and digestive system and also be relating it to its functions. So I'm Amoghvarsh and if you're new to my channel, subscribe this. If you're on my Facebook page, like this and follow, and also press the notification bell icon. And if I post video or upload it, you can get notifications easily. So let's begin with the video. So well, at the first, I will be telling you some of the very important and rare facts about digestive system. Now, what happens at the digestive system is, digestive system has totally 10 organs. It has 10 organs and it consists, or it occupies a space of 9 meters in the body. And now it is divided into parts. The first one is gastrointestinal tract. Now this gastrointestinal tract has stomach, that is stomach, mouth, esophagus, and into small intestine and large intestine. Now the other is liver, pancreas, and the gallbladder are not included in the gastrointestinal tract but are considered to be in the digestive system. Now, what does these liver, pancreas and gallbladder do in this digestive system? Now, these play very important role in secretion of juices, and also pancreas secretes hormones. But now in the digestive system, it's very important that they secrete juices, and also blood, nerves, and these juices and enzymes are very important as they deliver products. What the product is, they deliver. So now, other thing is mesentery. Many of the students are not familiar with this mesentery. What is this mesentery? This is situated in our abdomen, which also positions all the other organs. Now it's very important to position all the organs at their places. Now these are the parts at what the digestive system is categorized. Then the digestive system starts. Now the digestive system starts before we eat. Now anything, if you see, and immediately the water comes in your mouth, that's nothing but saliva. Now the salivary gland secretes saliva. And one thing about salivary glands is human salivary glands secrete about 1.5 liters of saliva per day. And this salivary glands, which are salivary glands in humans? Now here are two salivary glands and we have here pituitaries and this. Now let's study it in other videos, but now we will be studying about digestive system. Now this digestive system starts from mouth, then buccal cavity. Then when we chew any food, what happens is saliva mixes with it and it gets paste, and the enzymes that are present in the saliva break down the starch. Now what happens is, when the starch is broken down and also the food is chewed, it becomes a paste, semi-solid. Then a food bolus is created. What is this food bolus? Food bolus is a ball-shaped food that is semi-solid. Now this should be brought up to stomach. Now it comes to the rim of the pipe, that is also called food pipe and esophagus. Now how could we bring it down? Then the esophageal tissues detects it and directs for the motility of peristalsis. What is this peristalsis? Now the expansion and contraction of the esophagus is known as peristalsis. Now this peristaltic motility takes place and the food comes down. And when the food comes down into stomach, immediately the walls of stomach pound the food bolus from here to there, there to here, and then it breaks into pieces, and the walls secrete hydrochloric acid and also mucus. But here hydrochloric acid mix with the food pieces and dissolves it and also alerts the liver. Now what happens is a liquid is formed when hydrochloric acid and the semi-solid food bolus is mixed, that is when broken into pieces. Now what happens is that liquid or acidy liquid is known as chyme. Now this chyme is moving forward and comes to the rim of small intestine, that is known as duodenum. Now cholecystokinin named hormone will alert the gallbladder. What is gallbladder? Now most of the students, almost all students get confused that gallbladder secretes bile or enzymes. You know, the secretion of bile is done in liver and the gallbladder just concentrates it. And then what happens is when this cholecystokinin alerts it, it just contracts and the bile is expelled out into second part of the duodenum. Now let us not go that deep, but let's study what's important. Now when this liquidy acidy liquid, that is chyme, now this chyme moves on, and one thing that we all know, that is large or small intestine has villi. Villi cover huge part of small intestines. Now when the gallbladder contracts and the bile is expelled out into the duodenum, the second part of duodenum. Now you all know that this bile, that is yellowish in color, will all absorb the fatty acids that are floating in the chyme. Now this chyme will move forward and these intestinal juices or pancreatic juices, which are the pancreatic juices? Now the first one is lipase, then amylase, trypsin, chymotrypsin. Now let us study it afterwards, but now let us study about pancreatic juices and intestinal juices will break down this into fatty acids and glycerols. Now it's very easy to make them or break them apart and then send it into bloodstream and then send it to all the organs of body. Now these villi will absorb these, that is proteins into amino acids and carbohydrates into glucose, and then mixes with blood and will send it to all the organs. Now what happens is this chyme moves up. When it moves up, the undigested food will be moving or the digested one will be absorbing. Now this absorption is finished, but after this the digestion system is not finished. It doesn't have end here, it moves on. Now this undigested food is passing through jejunum, ileum, and then comes and joins into large intestine, which is called colon. Now this colon will strain all the water, the moist present in the undigested food, and one thing about that is 80% of the moist water is absorbed by small intestine, but the remaining 20% will be just absorbed by large intestine. Now let me ask you a question, that why is small intestine called small and large called large, but small intestine is longer than large intestine? So the solution is easy, that small intestine is about 20 feet long and large intestine has just, it's big in its size, not in its length. Small intestine is smaller in its size but longer in its length. Just apart those, we were studying about undigested food, the water is absorbed from that. The undigested food then is called stool. Remember stool, that is when all the moisture is removed from the undigested food, it moves on, then again its movement is going on, then it comes and gets situated in rectum. Then the brain directs it when to squeeze it out and expel or excrete it from anus, and when brain directs, it squeezes and expels through anus. So this is how the 3 to 4 hour digestion system or the digestion period completely gets over. Well, thank you for viewing this video, and if you like this, like below and share this, and if you want a video on any topic, you can just comment below. And if you want to see my other videos, here is the link. You can go and just click here, and here are the 2 videos you can see. You can go and just click on them and you can view them. And if you are on Facebook, you can follow my page. And thank you. Subscribe. Vande mataram. Jai Hind.